Shabbat shalom. That is what I learned this year when I went to Israel with a friend. Our tour guide, he taught us to say Shabbat shalom on Sabbath. And he explained that Friday from sundown till Saturday sundown was the Sabbath. And that was how we were to greet people in Israel, saying Shabbat shalom. So today I greet you with Shabbat shalom, seeing that Sabbath is about to hit in Denmark. And Shabbat is Sabbath, and shalom is often translated peace in English. All throughout the week, people in Israel will greet each other with a shalom, but it means much more than just saying hello or goodbye, and it means a lot more than just peace. Shalom means total peace and completeness. It means absence from anything evil or bad. So isn't that a wonderful way to to greet one another, and by wishing someone total peace and completeness. So that is my hope and my prayer for you today. And Shabbat, which I said is the Sabbath. So what exactly is the Sabbath? Well, like I said, that it's an actual day where you take time just to be with God, just to slow down and stop and pause. And as we were in Israel, we actually saw it, and it was really amazing to be there on a Sabbath, because the entire atmosphere of the country just changed. There was such a peace because there was, all of a sudden, there's no traffic, there's no cars, there's not a huge amount of people, probably just us tourists that were walking around. It was very quiet and just so peaceful. And it made me think of the story of Mary and Martha. And normally, when I've read the story, I've had a little trouble understanding Jesus' reaction. But remembering Shabbat Shalom in Israel, all of a sudden it made sense to me. It gave meaning. You know the story of Mary and Martha, how Martha was the host. And if any of you have ever hosted a dinner party, you know how much work it takes. You know how much work it takes for preparation and cooking and cleaning, as well as serving during the dinner and the cleanup afterwards. And she had a sister, Mary, who was there. But instead of helping, Mary, she just sat down. She sat down by the feet of Jesus. And Martha said to Jesus, Jesus, you see my sister. You see she's not serving. She's not helping me. Here I am with all these burdens. Can't you tell her, to come and help me? But Jesus corrected her and said that Mary had chosen the best part, was just to sit quietly at his feet. And somehow I never really got it, because I'm a Martha. I'm a Martha type personality. Like, I like to go, go, go. I like to do. I like to see results. And I enjoy serving. I enjoy serving the Lord. I enjoy serving people. And for me, just to sit still is difficult. I like to do. If I'm praying about something, what can we do about it? Let's get into action. So I just kind of felt like saying, Jesus, come on now. Like, the dishes aren't going to wash themselves, and here you were eating the food that she had taken time to prepare. I wasn't getting it. But when I remembered standing out there on the Sabbath in Israel, and I still remember the peace. And people would sometimes say, aren't you afraid to go to Israel? And I wasn't. And when I came back, someone said, now, did you fear at all when you were in Israel? And I never did. There's such a wonderful peace in Israel, even with everything going on. But the peace on the Sabbath was indescribable. Such a beautiful quietness. And that is my prayer for you today, is that you will have Shabbat, that you will just stop for a minute. And let's try to be just for a few minutes today, let's be Mary. Let's try to lay our Martha personality aside and be like Mary and just sit down at the feet of Jesus. Just stop. I want you right now to stop. Pause. Take a breath. Take a break and be with Jesus. Just for a few minutes, sit at his feet. So what does that look like? What does it look like to sit at the feet of Jesus for you and me? What is Sabbath for you and me? Is it another religious experience where we have to follow rules and regulations in order to please God, where you're not allowed to go here, not allowed to do this or that? No. Jesus, he said that Sabbath was made for man. Man was not made for Sabbath. In other words, it's for your benefit. Sabbath is for my benefit. It's for our benefit. We have so many burdens, don't we? We're so busy. And life brings us trouble and worries. And we become Marthas, where serving all of a sudden becomes burdensome. Where life, our families, our trouble, our work, our jobs, our children, our bodies, everything going on in society and the world today with the war in Ukraine and the news and hurricanes and wars and rumors of wars, and it's overload time. So I want us just today just to stop. I want me and you just to stop, take a breath. Shabbat shalom. Total peace and completeness. Just for a few minutes. For us, what Sabbath may look like is, for someone, it might mean going into the woods and just looking at creation and just thanking God for the beauty around you, and just lay all your stress, all your worries right there. For others, it might mean to play your favorite worship music and just to sit quietly and listen or sing along and just be in his presence. For others, it might mean to pull out your favorite psalm and just read it. One of the ones I love is mine eyes lift up to the hills. From where comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. There's so many wonderful psalms just to sit and read and just be in his presence, be at his feet. Just stop and listen. That's my encouragement for you today. I pray it blesses you. I pray you have time just to pause, take a breath, and Shabbat Shalom. God bless. See you next time.